So, it all started in 2011 when I was in 8th grade. I had a friend that introduced me to the character Snarf from Thundercats, which I had already known about but only by appearance and not by name. From there, I had a newfound love for this fucking character for probably all of the wrong reasons, and in school I thought it would be really funny to just randomly yell in the middle of lectures because I was a fucking dumbass and thought that was funny. Well, everyone thought I was pretty funny too, and I sort of became known for it, as well as the guy with the Pikachu jacket. Like, walking around school would occasionally cause people to yell snarf snarf in my general direction just to get my acknowledgement, because they just, you're in middle school, you think fucking anything is funny. Fast forward a year or so and I became obsessed with this idea of anonymity and the gratification of someone not ever really knowing who I was, even down to not knowing my first name. I can blame Death Note for that. My standard for being anonymous was to simply just not tell anyone of my personal information, which is a smart thing to do for anyone in general for any point of their life. So I took to Facebook and decided to create an alias to hide behind. So this alias was based on the naming convention of bosses from one of my favorite video games of all time, The World Ends With You, with those characters having the genus of an animal and as the first part of their name, and the cantus right after it, which is Latin for singing. So I took the genus of an animal that I liked, which was the platypus, and for the longest time my name was Ornithorhynchus cantus, which no one was able to pronounce or even make a nickname out of that wasn't inappropriate. So I toyed around with other animal names until one day I decided to just include Snarf in this and became Snarficus cantus. It had a nice ring to it and can be shortened down to just Snarf. Years went by with that name untouched, and because of it, many people legitimately did not know me by my real name, but by Snarf. And it also didn't help that all of my friends will also introduce me as Snarf, so it's not like anyone really ever had the chance to actually know my name unless they asked me myself, which, being the asshole that I am, I wouldn't tell them. So, and from being called Snarf so much, it became a very well integrated part of my identity, even if it has very little to do with the actual Snarf from Thundercats. I consider Snarf nowadays an acceptable nickname all around that anyone can call me, and base my online username around it, which is Super Snarflepuff, in case you ever want to find me on League or whatever. And there you have it, the origin of my nickname Snarf. Now you can quit asking me about it.